I'm Dr. Rena Malik, and today we're diving into something that's been creating quite a buzz in the health community lately. We're talking about a simple, affordable vitamin that you can put right under your tongue, and it might just change the game when it comes to supporting healthy testosterone levels after you hit the big five. Now, before we get into the specifics, I want you to grab a comfortable seat because what I'm about to share with you today is going to challenge some of what you might have heard about testosterone support. And trust me, by the end of this video, you're going to understand why the sublingual method that's putting something under your tongue is becoming the preferred choice for so many men who are serious about their vitality. Let me start with a story. Just last month, I had a patient come into my office. Let's call him Robert. Robert is 56 years old, works in construction, always been active, always been strong. But lately, he told me he'd been feeling off. His energy was tanking by mid-afternoon. His workout recovery was taking longer, and he just didn't feel like himself anymore. His words, "not mine," sound familiar. Well, Robert's story is the story of millions of men over 50. And it all comes down to one crucial hormone, testosterone. Now, here's the thing about testosterone. After you turn 30, your testosterone levels naturally start declining by about 1 to 2% every single year. Do the math with me here. By the time you're 50, you could be looking at a 20 to 40% drop from your peak levels. That's significant. That's life-changing significant. And this decline doesn't just affect your energy or your muscle mass. We're talking about your mood, your cognitive function, your bone density, your cardiovascular health, and yes, your intimate relationships too. But here's where it gets interesting, and this is what most people don't understand. The problem isn't always just about how much testosterone your body is producing. It's also about how well your body can actually use what it's producing. And this is where our star ingredient comes in. Let me introduce you to vitamin D3. Now, I know what you're thinking. Vitamin D, that's the sunshine vitamin, right? What does that have to do with testosterone? Well, let me tell you, the connection is far more powerful than most people realize. And the research backing this up is absolutely fascinating. Vitamin D is not technically just a vitamin. It's actually a hormone precursor, which means your body uses it to make other hormones, including testosterone. Multiple studies have shown a direct correlation between vitamin D levels and testosterone levels in men. In fact, one landmark study published in the journal Hormone and Metabolic Research found that men who supplemented with 330 international units of vitamin D daily for 1 year saw their testosterone levels increase by approximately 25%. 25%. That's not a small bump. That's a significant, measurable, life-changing increase. But here's where the sublingual method comes into play, and this is crucial. When you take vitamin D orally, meaning you swallow a pill or capsule, it has to go through your entire digestive system. It gets broken down by stomach acid, processed by your liver, and only then does it enter your bloodstream. This process can take hours, and you lose a significant portion of that vitamin along the way. Studies suggest that oral absorption rates for vitamin D can be as low as 50% in some individuals, especially in those with digestive issues or as we age and our digestive efficiency decreases. Now, when you put vitamin D under your tongue, something remarkable happens. The mucous membranes under your tongue are incredibly thin and highly vascularized, meaning they're packed with blood vessels. When you place a sublingual vitamin D supplement under your tongue and let it dissolve, those active compounds are absorbed directly into your bloodstream, bypassing your digestive system entirely. This means faster absorption, higher bioavailability, and more of that precious vitamin actually making it to where it needs to go. We're talking about absorption rates that can be up to 90% or higher. And you start seeing effects within 15 to 30 minutes rather than hours. Now, let's talk about dosing for a moment, because this is where a lot of men get confused. The recommended daily allowance for vitamin D is 600 international units for most adults. But here's the problem with that recommendation. It was designed to prevent deficiency diseases like rickets, not to optimize hormone levels for testosterone support. The research suggests that most men over 50 need somewhere between 2,000 to 5,000 international units daily, depending on their current levels, their sun exposure, their body weight, and their individual health status. And here's something else you need to know. If you're deficient in vitamin D, and statistically speaking, about 42% of American adults are, you're not going to see optimal testosterone production no matter what else you do. But vitamin D D doesn't work alone. And this is where we need to talk about the supporting cast of ingredients that can amplify its effects and create a comprehensive approach to testosterone support. Let's talk about zinc next. Zinc is absolutely critical for testosterone production. It's involved in the conversion of cholesterol into testosterone, and it also helps inhibit the enzyme aromatase, which converts testosterone into estrogen. Now, here's the problem. Zinc deficiency is incredibly common, especially in older men. Studies have shown that zinc supplementation can increase testosterone levels significantly, particularly in men who are deficient. One study found that men with low testosterone who supplemented with 30 mg of zinc daily for 6 months saw their testosterone levels nearly double. That's powerful stuff. The sublingual delivery method for zinc is particularly interesting because zinc can be harsh on the stomach when taken orally, causing nausea in some people. But when you take it